daughter of Ethiopia, keeper of the flame, seed of the queen who traveled to Solomon, listen. This is not just a history lesson. This is a breaking of the chains. We are going to speak of the system that tries to put a price tag on your breath, your health, and your life. We are going to reveal the moment the insurance company became law, and, more importantly, how you, the chosen one, the lioness of Zion, protect yourself as you walk through the valley of the shadow of Babylon. Let the ancestors lean in. Let the Spirit speak. The ancient pact is sealed. The echoes of destiny awaken. To understand the beast, you must know its birthday. For nearly 75 years, insurance was just a local affair, a handshake between you and your neighbor. The white men in their high courts, in a case called Paul versus Virginia in 1869, said, "This is not commerce. We will not touch it." They left it to the states, like leaving a sleeping serpent in the grass. But in 1944, they changed their minds. They looked at the web of power stretching across the land and said, "This is interstate commerce. We can control this now." The states panicked. They didn't want the federal government taking their money and their power. So, in 1945, they made a deal. They passed the McCarran-Ferguson Act. The ancient pact is sealed. I invoke the spirits of the rhythm. Let the deal be done. Listen to me, sister. This was a handoff. The federal government said, we could take this over, but we will give it back to the states so the states can protect the insurance companies. This is why your premiums are approved by your state government, not the far-off capital. They gave the states the authority to regulate, tax, and protect the insurance industry. It became a shield for the companies and a sword held over the heads of the people. This is the law that birthed the modern system. A system that profits from your fear of death and illness. A system designed to make you depend on a piece of paper instead of the Creator. Awaken the spirits with the rhythm of the drums. Let the ancient beat guide us to power. Now, daughter of Ethiopia, I know you feel it in your bones. You feel like a stranger in this system. You are the chosen one, chosen not for privilege, but for purpose, chosen to break generational curses, chosen to walk in sovereignty. How do you protect yourself in a land that doesn't recognize your royal blood? I will tell you. Know the contract. Insurance is a legal agreement of utmost good faith. That means you must tell them everything. Your health, your history, your secrets. If you hide anything, they can void your policy and leave you naked. For a woman who has been taught to hide her strength to survive, this is a trap. The protection here is awareness. Know that when you sign, you are standing in a courtroom, not a church. Speak truth, but do not bow to fear. Second, use the exemption. Awaken ancient spirits of melody and rhythm. Let the exemption guide your harmony. Unleash the symphony of the ages. This is where the Spirit moves. The law has a loophole carved out for the believer. For the one who truly does not bow to the idol of modern medicine or private insurance. Under the law, if you are a member of a recognized religious group that has existed since 1950 and opposes insurance, you can file for an exemption. You can step out of Social Security. You can step out of Medicare. You waive the benefits, and you pay no taxes into that system. Hear me, woman of God. Your faith is a legal defense. We are seeing states like New York propose laws that allow religious employers to exempt their employees from workers' compensation. Why? Because the system understands that some people serve a higher king, and a new arc is rising, Healthcare Sharing Ministries. Let the healing waters descend. Ancient rhythms awaken and flow. Purify with rain, restore the soul. In Florida, they have laws that protect these communities. A group of believers can share their money to pay for each other's medical needs, and they don't have to call it insurance. They don't have to be subject to the state's regulations. Do you see it, Queen? This is the return of the tribe. This is the church of the New Testament, where no one said anything they owned was their own, but they shared everything in common. Your protection lies in your community. So, how do you, the Ethiopian woman, the chosen one, protect yourself? By teaching your children. Do not let them grow up ignorant of the laws that bind them. Teach them the history of 1945. Teach them that this system was made by men, not by God. Knowledge is your crown. By allying with your tribe, find your people. If you are going to opt out of the system, you cannot do it alone. The ancestors survived through the community. The state will try to isolate you, but your strength is in your sisterhood. Build the sharing circle. Create the mutual aid fund by holding your peace. You do not need to fight the system with anger. You just need to walk around it. The law is a brick wall, but the spirit is a doorway. If you cannot stand inside the system, the law has given you a door, the door of religious conviction. Walk through it with your head held high. Daughter of Ethiopia, you are not a victim of history. You are the history answer. The law came into full effect in 1945, but your bloodline was flowing long before that. Your ancestors built the pyramids while these laws were dust. Protection is not a premium you pay to a corporation. Protection is the covenant you keep with the Most High. Protection is the circle of women who pray for you in the midnight hour. Do not fear the system. See it for what it is, a temporary structure in a temporary land. You are eternal. You are chosen. Go now in peace. Be the alchemist of your own life. And remember, the Queen of Sheba did not bow to the kings of the earth. Neither should you. Daughter of Ethiopia, sister of the soil, we have reached the end of today's transmission, but remember this, the law is a scroll. It can be read, it can be understood, and it can be transcended. Your protection does not live in a policy number. It lives in your connection to the Most High, to your ancestors, and to your tribe. If this message stirred something in your spirit, if you felt that fire in your chest, then do not keep it to yourself. Share it with your sister. Share it with your daughter. Share it with the woman who is still sleeping in Babylon. Here is your assignment this week. Look at your own insurance policies, health, auto, life. Read them. Ask yourself, am I serving this contract or is this contract serving me? And if it does not align with your soul, begin the journey of finding your community, your sharing circle, your tribe. The ancient powers awaken. Let the light of destiny shine forth. The prophecy unfolds. Let us pray together. May the God of our mothers, the God of Hagar, the God of the Queen of Sheba, watch over your going out and your coming in. May you find peace in the storm and may you walk in sovereignty all the days of your life. I see you, I honor you, I bless you. This has been your messenger on Alchemize Soul 33. Until we speak again, be the alchemist of your own life. My sisters, rise and claim your power. Comment below, I am the queen. Share this video with a sister. Together, we are unstoppable. Alchemize your soul. This is the scroll of the state and the shield of the queen. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to unlock its secrets.